Hi everybody, welcome to the Walker's Guide and welcome to the Tree Challenge. I'm out looking for one example of every species of native tree in England over the next 6 or so months. And I'm going to start this one with possibly the easiest to identify tree. The tree that if you asked a child to draw a tree, this is what they would probably draw. This tree is ingrained into humanness, into Englishness, because this tree is our native tree, it's our tree, it's the tree of England. It is the oak tree, the English oak or common oak, Quercus robur, a beautiful towering tree. Now, first job we've got to do is check it's a tree. Is it over 5 metres tall at full adulthood? Yes, it very much is. This is a beautiful example of such a iconic species. I can wax lyrical about these trees, and I often will. I'm not going to in this video, I'm just going to go a little bit over the top on this one. But let's have a look at how we know it's an oak tree, and then how we know it's Quercus robur. Because if you look on our species list, we've got 2 native oaks. This is the bark. The beautiful deep fissures of an adult tree. Look at those fissures, deep, beautiful. Going up, this one's quite a straight one. Going up, beautiful tree, nice and tall, really tall. Limbs coming out, limbs come across, and don't droop, don't drop, they just come out straight. That's important. Because if we were identifying just by the silhouette, a big ash tree, the limbs will come out and drop. And we'll see one of those on another video. What else do we need? Well, the big identifier with most trees, and oaks in particular, is their leaf. So let's grab a look at the leaf. Now, this tree, I can't reach the leaves. They're too high up. So we're going to go around the corner to another one, and we'll look at it there. So, another oak tree, it's just over there, but we've got this lovely limb that comes across and gives us some beautiful shade on this walk, but more importantly, gives me the opportunity to pick a leaf. I am picking one leaf. The tree will not complain about me picking one solitary leaf. And there it is, the oak leaf, the beautiful dark green, but the lobing, that's what's important. Here, and here, that deep lobing. That tells me it's an oak leaf. Now, we've got 2 native oaks and their leaves are very similar. The big identifier with them is their acorns. This is Quercus robur, also known as the peduncular oak. The term peduncular in this case relates to the acorn, which is the fruiting bodies, the seed of an oak tree. And the peduncular is the little leaf stem, or the acorn twig. On a peduncular oak like this one, it will hang from a peduncular, from a pendle, from a stick. On the sessile oak, sessile sounds sort of like similar to settee, because it comes from the same sort of word, it means sit on, or the acorn sits on the tree rather than hanging from a pendle. Now, interestingly, the leaves are the opposite. So on the peduncular oak like this one, its leaf stem is incredibly short. It doesn't have a big long leaf stem. It sits on the branch, basically. That's where the leaf stem comes off the branch. Whereas on the sessile oak, it has a long leaf stem. So peduncular oak is what we've got here, Quercus robur, supports over 600 species directly and indirectly supports over 2,000. I think it's about 2,600, but those numbers are always a little bit fluffy. What else do we know about it? Well, its wood has been used for centuries for building, for carving, for making things of importance. And folklore wise, it's just important. It's the king of the woods. It is the tree that if you walk through the forest, you will notice it. It's big, it's dominant. It's one of my favourite trees. In fact, it's probably my favourite tree. There's an ancient folkloric beast, creature's probably right, called the Green Man. And he dates back millennia. And it's him that's made of oak leaves. His face is made up of oak leaves. And in some parts of the country, you still have the Green Man show up to events where he will be painted green with oak leaves on him. In some churches even, if you look up at the top of the church, inside, hanging on the wooden finials, and I'll see if I've got a photo, but I probably haven't, you'll find carvings of the Green Man, a pagan symbol in a Christian church. I love oak trees. They're wind pollinated because they predate bees, and they are just quite simply one of the best trees you can find, and you will find them. Now these ones are field edge trees, so they grow very tall and very sort of, well, they've got loads of light, so they don't grow so high, but they grow wide. If we was in a forest, they grow a lot taller, but not so wide. But that is our tree for today, and that is one of our trees for this area. Now I parked at High Easter, but I'm not in High Easter. I've gone for a walk, so I don't know where this one gets allocated to. If you see an oak tree in a field, you'll often see its shape will be more like this one over here, where it comes out and is curved, and the bottom will be flat because the animals eat the tree. Under a bit of stress at the moment from sudden oak decline, from OPM, oak processionary moth, and they do have a thing called sudden limb drop, or summer limb drop, depending on what you want to call it, where all of a sudden in the summer that big limb there might just go bump to the floor because the tree has compartmentalised it, because it's not been efficient and it's got rid of it. Other uses that I like are for flavouring food. Oak smoked cheese is a personal favourite. Yeah, they're a great tree. So that's today, and I'm going to have some fun trying to edit this one because I love oaks so much. They're such a great tree. But that's today's, and I hope to see you again soon here on the Walker's Guide. Go find a tree and tell me all about it. Bye!